Hey, what is going on, everyone? Happy, what is it, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday evening. It's kind of dusky out, and I'm over here doing a repair. Well, it's not a repair, it's actually an upgrade, right? And we're going to talk about this because this actually has a lot to do with a comment that somebody just left on the last video I did. So this is for you because he put a brain power controller with the S866 dash. You guys remember the video where we figured out how to get it set up for an e-scooter? Okay. Well, what ended up happening was is that on that video that I did with the Bolt, I can't find that UD3-UL controller, and Jetson doesn't have them available. And any website that said they had some available, they were sold out. So what do? Well, I had the brain power sitting around, right? So what I did today was we stuck it inside the Jetson Bolt, and I'm going to show you guys how I did it. Okay. So first and foremost, um, with the brain power controller, I had also bought um, the brake levers, okay, and I bought a throttle to go with it. When I originally bought it, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's whenever I did the videos when I was toying around with it on the Razor scooters, right? So, but what we did was we were able to figure out how to adopt it to an e-scooter. Now, the bolts kind of function the same way. It does have pedal assist. So what I am going to do is later I will be, let's see, pedal assist is this wire right here, and it goes to this plug right here. And you'll notice they're both female. Okay. I'm sorry, they're both male. So I got to change this one to female or that one, whichever one, right? So they can go in, and then that way he'll have throttle and pedal assist. But for now, we just have throttle. Now, just to speak real quick too, how to uh, put the brain power controller in. Now, okay, wait. Let me address the question first. The question that was asked about the brain power was that it's stuck at 6.7 miles an hour. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you also have the dash up there, but if you have the dash, you need to go in there and you need to go ahead and change your speed settings. Okay, you need to change your speed settings because you're locked in at a single speed right now. You should just be able to go up like this or down like this. You can go up or down on speed on your speed setting, right? So you should be able to do that. If you don't have the dash and you wired it just into the oh shit, I don't have it over here, but basically the old kind of display that was over there. Um, well, the thing is that this thing didn't have a speed selection setting, right? So you're gonna have to program the controller to do just that. Now, what I'll do is in the description of this video, I will link a video of somebody literally going through all of the P settings in the brain power, so that you can set it up. Okay. But that's what it is. You basically have it set to literally just a single speed and it's on the lowest speed. And you're going to have to go into the P settings here and reprogram that. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to address the question that he had there. Now, to do this switch, it's not that difficult if you're adding all of your other stuff, right? And that already plugs in. And I did do some. So, for example, let's see here. These are the brake. So the brake cutoff switch. That's these right here. There's two, front and rear. You see those? So I put those on right there. You see the hot glue treatment right there. And then for this, we also did the throttle, right? I redid the throttle because it was kind of messed up, so I redid it. So this is for the throttle, and then this is okay. This is for the dash, which the dash comes with a controller, right? So you don't have to really worry about doing anything with this. Now, this is the one, right? This is what I want everybody to focus on right here. So if you have a Jetson Bolt and you're gonna swap it over for a Brainpower controller, right? The main thing you're gonna do, okay, is you're gonna swap out and change the Hall, the Hall sensor wire, the connectors, right? Okay, so let me show you how it comes. This is the old controller. Hold on. This is the old controller right here. Hopefully the light's good. Um, and on the brain power controller, it comes with this white CNX automotive style connector. Okay, and there's it uses all 6 ports. Okay, so if you'll notice right here, there's 5. There's red, let me see, red, blue, green, yellow, and black, right? So there's 5, and then there's a white wire right here, right? Whereas on the brain power, all 6 of them are in this one plug. So what you're gonna have to do is take this connector off, okay? And then you're gonna have to put the red, blue, green, yellow, and black on the it's a SM JSTSM connector, right? And then the white wire is going to be a separate plug that you're going to use. You're going to use the same thing, JSTSM. You're going to use the same thing. Wait, hold on. Okay, let me get some light. There we go. So you're going to also use it on this one, and that's going to be its own separate plug. Okay, so on the brain power, all of them are in one plug, okay? But when you mod the brain power to plug into the 3-phase and Hall effect wire for the motor, okay, the white wire is separate. So you'll have to separate all the colored wires, right? Put them into a JST SM connector, and then the white wire is going to go individually to the white wire that goes to the motor. The 3-phase, these right here, these are the same. It plugs right in. Okay. So I just kind of want to walk you guys through this. All right. So the main mod that you're gonna have to do is this right here. You're gonna have to change it from this connector to these. Oh shit. To these 2 right here. Okay. These 2. All right. Let's see. The XT60 battery connector is all good, and pretty much everything else is going to plug right in. Because again, if you're using stuff that you got to go with the brain power, oh shit, my bad, it's going to plug right in. Okay, like I said, this is going to be the only modification for the most part you got to do. Now let's take a look. Okay, we are powered on. Let's see if I can get a good look at the dash. Jeez, why does it look so, okay, well it says like, maybe if I put it this way, let's see. It looks kind of the same on here. Hopefully you guys can see it. But yeah, we're on speed 3. So again, to the guy, okay, it's at speed 3. And really what you're gonna have to do to get this bike back up to 15 miles an hour, I'm gonna have to go in here in the P settings, and I'll do this later. And then change it. You put it up to speed 5, and then it'll go up to 15. But yeah, you're gonna have to go to the P settings and change that. However, yeah, given everything that you see here, if we lift it up and I kick the wheel, wait, hold on. Wait, I can't, I'm trying to, dude, okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, so I'm on throttle. Sorry, I was trying to spin it with my foot while holding a tablet in one hand and the throttle in another hand while listening to music. And so I'm chewing gum, not quite walking, but you know what I'm saying. But you see that there, right? Boom. Okay, I'm on throttle. I hit brake. You hear it? Brake. Motor cuts. There you go. All right. Okay, that's the brain power. And you see it's only doing like 10.3. So I do have to go into the P settings. And just like the guy that was asking me that question, I got to do the same thing you got to do. You got to go into the P settings and change this. And like I said, I'll find a video where a dude literally goes through all the whole menu and tells you what everything does. And then just do the proper adjustments. But yeah, this is just an update video on the Jetson Bolt now with a brain power controller in dash. Wow, look at that, dude. We ended up. I told you guys in the last video we might just mess around and hack something, and yeah, we did that. There you go. All right, y'all. Peace. Questions? Leave them in the comments.